Putting the customized Ram badge for my new truck back together. Well, good afternoon everybody, and welcome back to Rob Motive FST. And today I am going to be reassembling the customized Ram gate or tailgate badge for my new truck. Now, what I did, I pulled this badge off the back of the truck and then I disassembled it. Pretty easy to do. Everything is held together basically by plastic weld. So you kind of just drill through the weld a little bit using a Dremel or something, and you can pop the pieces right out like the Ram letters here. So I painted it, it's all done, it's black. Remember, everything on here before was chrome. Now it's black and red. I'm gonna put it back together, and of course, the theme for the truck is red. So let me sit you guys down. I've got some materials, some glues, some double-sided tape, all that stuff. We're gonna go ahead and see if I can't get it back together and show you what it looks like when I'm done, and then ultimately, I'm gonna put it back on the truck. The first step, at least I think, I've never done this before, is to go ahead and get the letters over here back into the Ram emblem itself before we put the back on. So what I'm going to do, I bought some glue. This is a rapid fuse, fast curing all-purpose glue from DAP. Supposed to be for plastics. They say it bonds everything. We're going to find out, I guess. It's for interior and exterior use. They give you two. I don't know why. I'll hardly use any of this. But I'm going to put a little bit of glue in the holes, and then once I get the letters in there, there were these little prongs on the back that were actually the plastic welds. I'll put a couple of dabs of glue on the back just to let that dry, hopefully give it a little bit of more securement, if you will, once I have them on. So, got to sit a cardboard piece under here because I don't want to get glue all over everything, which I'm hoping it doesn't happen. I shouldn't put enough glue on there that it's really going to be an issue, but just in case, like so. And I may end up actually gluing the emblem itself to the cardboard. I hope that doesn't happen. Let me get the glue ready and we'll come back on. Okay, I've got the glue ready. That was a bit of a challenge in itself. I want to squeeze a little bit out. Let me grab a paper towel just in case things get dicey. So let's see if I can get some on the part itself. Again, I don't want to get a ton in here because I don't want it to goop out anywhere, if you will. Okay, I think that's going to be enough for the R. Well, let's get the R seated. Should be able to just squish it in there. Okay, I don't see the glue squirting out, so that's a good thing. Okay, it's in there. Now you get the idea. That's how it's supposed to go. I'm going to go ahead and get the other ones in, then I'll come back in and show you this part, and then we'll carry on. Okay, there's the Ram letters. Upside down, I know, but for camera angle, you know. Next up, I've put some tape around the edges here, some double-sided tape, hopefully that the cover here will actually hit against. So I need to remove the backside of them, and then we're going to stick this cover on and then glue the little prongs on the back that were plastic welded. So we'll do that next. Okay, what I've done here is just go around to all the little push pin areas. Hopefully you can see it shining in the light. And cover them with glue just to kind of reinforce the pins that are no longer plastic welded, of course. I'm going to let that dry. It says fully cured in 30 minutes. I'm not quite sure about that, so we're going to let it dry. I'll let you see what it looks like here a little bit. I do have a little bit of touch-up to do on the A. Seems the glue got on there and kind of dissolved the paint a little bit. I don't know if you can see it in the camera. It's slight, but I know it's there, so I'm going to just grab a brush and touch that up just a hair because I'm a perfectionist, you know. So anyway, we'll let it cure, and then it's going to be time to put some double-sided tape on the back so we can actually stick it on the truck. So that'll be the last thing that I do. But now I have to let this set for a little while and then we'll come back. We're out in the garage now. As you can see, I did not bring the truck in the house. So we're gonna go ahead and put this on. I had some video of taking it off, but I accidentally deleted it. Underneath here, you can see there are holes, lots of holes. There's 2 pins and then 4 other little connectors, whatever you want to call them, that go through these holes. These are the locators. And what I like about this is there's one that's round like the pin, so there's not a lot of play side to side. It either fits or it doesn't. That's a good thing. These will move a little bit up and down, so you have to pay attention to make sure that you get it straight. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to clean this off real quick, just with a little bit of my concoction here, because I've already cleaned this before, but of course it's been sitting outside waiting for the new badge, so I want to make sure it's good and clean. Just with a little bit of soapy water, nothing much. And then I'm going to put some alcohol on there, and I'm going to clean it off with rubbing alcohol to make sure that I get good adhesion with the new badge. The rubbing alcohol, I'm just going to spray a bit on a cloth and just go over it. Nothing too extreme, but I do want to make sure that it's clean again, so that we don't have any problems with it sticking. And I did have to remove quite a bit of adhesive that stuck on here when I took the other one off. So just be wary of that. You will have to remove some adhesive if you decide to do something like this or take yours off or whatever. Okay, that gets it about as clean as I'm going to get it. Get all the lint off of there. Now I have to go take the backing off the double-sided tape and then we'll stick it on. Moment of truth, I have all the tape backing off. You guys can see how much I put on, quite a bit, and it had quite a bit on it to begin with. So I just kind of tried to mirror what the manufacturer had done as far as that goes. Now, placing this thing straight. Like I said before, there's not a whole lot of wiggle room to it, so you kind of just push it in. Here we go. That's it. It ain't ever coming off of there, let me tell you. Now you're supposed to hold this for 30 seconds, I believe. So that's what I'm going to do, and then we'll come back on and take a look at it without my hands all over it. It's all done, all stuck on. Hopefully it stays on and doesn't become road trash. I don't know. Anyway, let's take a look. You guys can see what it looks like. There it is. This is my custom Ram rear badge. I think it came out pretty cool. I dig it. I like it. Was it worth the effort in doing it? Yeah, I'd say so, because it's my own. There's not another one like it on the road, I'm sure. I doubt it. Anyway, not too bad of a project. I thought it was pretty cool, pretty simple to do. If you're interested in it, again, you just need to be careful when you pull the other one off. You actually take a pry tool, like a plastic pry tool, pretty pointed if you will, but not sharp. Kind of go around the edges to break it free of the adhesive. And then if it's like mine, the front part here, which is the ram's head if you will probably pull off away from the backing, and then you have to kind of use that to kind of saw through the rest of it to pull the backing off, and then you glue it back together. You don't really screw it back together. And that's it. Pretty simple to do. Anyway, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Do you like it or not? I'd be curious to know. Also, real quick, I do have 2 additional channels. Rob Motive, all about my 2021 Toyota Tacoma. And Rob Motive JT, all about my 2020 Jeep Gladiator. Check them out, and if you're interested, why not subscribe? Don't forget to click that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any upcoming videos. And do me a favor, smash that subscribe button on the way out. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Bye.